Now am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Check whether you are able to see the word file.
नो सर. सर आपकी वॉइस भी ब्रेक हो रही है. अभी आया
So
सर.
your voice is breaking.
एक मिनट एक मिनट. Now is it okay or still it is breaking? Is the voice clear now?
यस सर.
Okay. So yesterday we were discussing about the graphs. We were discussing about the feasible region. One sum I had given as your homework. Hope you have done that. The one which you are able to see on the screen now. X plus y greater than or equals to 6. X is greater than or equal to y. X and y both are greater than or equals to 0. This was the sum which was given to you as homework. Have you done that? So it seems no one has done that sum. Homework sum नहीं किया?
नहीं सर.
See, if you will not do the homework on time, how the things will work? Yesterday only one sum was there for your homework. How much time it takes? I understand कि कल late lecture था 6:30 तक था, but एक sum करने के लिए कितना time लगता है? Okay, you can see this is the answer for the homework sum. You can take the screenshot and you can cross check later on. So in this case, what is the difference compared to your earlier examples? Here the region which you are getting, जो blue color का shaded region है, which you can see, that is basically an unbounded region. Okay, that is an unbounded region. Earlier sums which we had done, all the regions were closed regions. So they were basically your bounded region. See, this is a bounded region. It is closed from all the four sides. In this sum also, okay, here it is not bounded, it is unbounded. क्योंकि left side पे वो ऊपर तक जाते हैं. But closed means it will be closed from all the sides. That will be basically known as a bounded region. And ऐसा कुछ रहेगा like the homework sum. That will be an unbounded region. अगर कोई भी एक साइड से वो ओपन है, ओके, कोई भी एक साइड से ओपन है, तो that will be an unbounded region. Okay, now actually we will start with the sum of LPP. We have now done the groundwork for all the these things. Okay. So what does the first question say? We have to minimize the objective function z, which is given as 200x plus 500y. Okay, we have to minimize the objective function, which is given by 200x plus 500y, subject to the constraints x plus y greater than or equal to 10, 3x plus 4y less than or equals to 24, x and y both are greater than or equals to 0. So this is similar to what we have done in the last lecture. Okay, we have to find the common region, and then we have to get the solution. Then the result says the optimum value is attained at one of the corner points. Okay, optimum value is attained at one of the corner points. This was the reason I had given you that sum for your homework, so that at least you try. But you have not done. Okay. So the first thing, we have to draw the region. So drawing the region, we have x plus 2y greater than or equals to 10. This gives us x plus 2y equals to 10 and x plus 2y greater than 10. Okay, this gives us x plus 2y equal to 10 and x plus 2y greater than 10. Now to draw the straight line, yesterday we have discussed we want at least 2 points. So how do we get the 2 points? For getting the 2 points, we have basically go with the simple technique. That simple technique would be you take x as 0 तो y का वैल्यू मिलेगा, you take y as 0 तो x का वैल्यू मिलेगा. So in this, if we take x as 0, if we take x as 0, so what is the value of y? Y का वैल्यू मिलेगा 5.
0,5.
Right. So this gives us the point as 0,5. ठीक है. उसके बाद put y equals to 0, we get x equals to 10. Okay, put y equals to 0, we get x equal to 10. तो ये पॉइंट क्या होगा? 10,0. तो अपने को 2 पॉइंट मिल गया फॉर द लाइन x plus 2y equal to 10. Then we consider the second line, that is 3x plus 4y less than or equals to 24. So 3x plus 4y equals to 24 and 3x plus 4y less than 24. So same technique we will apply, put x as 0. So what is the value of y we get?
6.
6. So the point which we will be getting will be 0,6. Put y equals to 0. We get x equals to 8. Okay, we get x equal to 8. So we get the point as 8,0. Now we have got 2 points for each of the lines. Now see, if we plot the lines, if we plot the points, तो ऑरेंज वाला जो लाइन है that is 3x plus 4y equals to 24. Okay, ऑरेंज वाला जो लाइन है that is 3x plus 4y equals to 24. ब्लू वाला जो लाइन है that is x plus 2y equals to 10. See, whenever you are drawing the feasible region, it is advisable that you label the lines also, because in the diagram if you have more than 2 lines, then in fact if you have more than 1 line, many a times it becomes difficult to identify which line is which. कौन सा लाइन है वो आइडेंटिफाई करना मुश्किल हो जाता है. So it is always advisable, or it is, you can say it is always better to label the lines with the equations. So orange wala line, you can see it is 3x plus 4y equal to 24. Blue wala line is x plus 2y equal to 10. Now we have x plus 2y greater than 10. Okay, we have x plus 2y greater than 10. So the region for the line x plus 2y greater than 10 would be above the line. Yesterday we had discussed all this in detail. Greater than है so except the lines passing through origin, you can say greater than है so it will be, the region will be above the line. Less than है so the region will be below the line. right? So blue line is x plus 2y equals to 10. So वहाँ पे greater than है, so the region will be above the line. 3x plus 4y less than 24. तो ये है तुम्हारा ऑरेंज वाला लाइन, इसका इनइक्वालिटी इज लेस देन, तो उसका रीजन विल बी बिलो द लाइन. ओके, उसका रीजन विल बी बिलो द लाइन. सो यू कैन सी अपना जो फीजिबल रीजन मिल रहा है, दैट इज द शेडेड ट्रायंगल. राइट, फीजिबल रीजन जो मिला, इट इज द शेडेड ट्रायंगल विच इज बाउंडेड बाय द वर्टाइसेस ए बी एंड सी. It is bounded by the vertices A, B and C. So A का coordinates are 0,5, B का coordinates are 0,6, C का coordinates are 4,3. Tell me, is this feasible region okay? So the shaded region ABC is the feasible region which is bounded and convex. So as per the result which we had discussed, the optimum solution will be attained at one of the corner points. First of all, tell me, is this feasible region okay to everyone? Then we will go to the
Yes, sir.
next part. And getting the feasible region is what we have discussed in the yesterday's lecture. Line draw करना है, region draw करना है. Then feasible region will be the common region that is satisfying all the given constraints. Is the region clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So the shaded region ABC is the feasible region which is closed and bounded, and you can see it is also a convex region. Therefore, the optimum value is attained at one of the corner points. So in this case, what will be the optimum value? Optimum value will be the minimum value of your z, that is minimum value of the objective function. So for that, what we do is we take the corner points and we find out the value of your objective function at the corner points. Okay, and how do you get your C? C, okay, so before we get, I missed out to tell you how to find out the point coordinates of C. C is the point of intersection. C is the point of intersection of the two lines. Okay, C is the point of intersection of two lines. So to get the coordinates, of C, solve the two equations simultaneously. Okay, solve the two equations simultaneously. Which two equations? Solve the two equations. Which two equations? तो दो equations है, that is 3x plus 4y equals to 24 and x plus 2y equals to 10. Okay, C is the point of intersection of the two lines. So to get the coordinates of C, we have to solve the two equations simultaneously. 3x plus 4y equals to 24 and x plus 2y equals to 10. Now by this stage everyone knows how to solve the equations simultaneously. Right? So quickly solve the equations simultaneously and check कि उसका C का coordinates 4,3 आता है कि नहीं. Solve the equations simultaneously. And check coordinates आ रहा है 4,3 के नहीं आ रहा है.
हाँ सर आ रहा है.
आ रहा है ना? Okay.
यस सर.
So if you solve the two equations simultaneously, you will get the coordinates of C as 4,3. Once you get the point of intersection, what you have to do is we make a table of this form where we take the 3 points and we have the objective function. We find the value of the objective function at all the corner points. Whatever corner points which we are getting, we find the value of z at all the corner points. And then उसका ऑप्टिमम वैल्यू फाइंड करेंगे. अगर मिनिमम वैल्यू फाइंड करना है तो जो भी z का लो लीस्ट वैल्यू मिलेगा दैट विल बी द आंसर. मैक्सिमम वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करना है तो जो भी लार्जेस्ट वैल्यू होगा x का दैट विल बी द आंसर. तो यहाँ पे व्हाट इज योर z व्हेन at a your z will be, tell me what will be your z at a का कोऑर्डिनेट है 0,5. तो z का वैल्यू क्या होगा a पे?
टू 2500.
2500. Very good. What will be your z at b?
3,000.
0,6. So 3,000. And what will be your z at 4,3?
2,300.
800 and 2,300. Right? So these are the values which you are getting. Now out of the three, which is the least value? Which is the smallest value out of the three?
C.
2,300. So the which is attained at C. So minimum value of Z is 2,300 attained at C with coordinates 4,3. Okay, attained at C whose coordinates are 4,3. So this is what is the solution of the problem of LPP using the graphical method. Get the region, feasible region, check whether it's a convex region, then find the value of the objective function at the corner points of the feasible region. So what is the important thing? Getting the feasible region is important, because if you get the wrong feasible region, your corner points will be wrong and your answer will be wrong. Once you get the feasible region, get the corner points, find the value of the objective function at the corner points. If it's a sum of minimization, get the least value, that is the smallest value which you get. If the sum is of maximization, consider the largest value. So here the sum was of minimization, so we take the smallest value, which we get it as 2300, which is attained at C with coordinates 4, 3. Is the first sum clear?
Yes, sir.
So see, yesterday we had devoted the time to clear our base, because that was the most important thing for the graphical solution, how to get the region. Once that thing is clear, then we can easily do the sums quickly. Okay, now we go on to the, have you written it down or you want the time to write it down?
Sorry.
Okay. Just let me know once it is done.
सर स्क्रॉल करें.
स्क्रॉल करना है. ओके, सॉरी. Yes, is it done?
Yes.
Okay, we go on to the second sum, which is to maximize z, which is given as 3x plus 2y, subject to the conditions x plus y less than or equal to 8, 3x plus 5y greater than or equals to 15, x and y are greater than or equals to 0. So x equals greater than 0, y greater than 0. That is your non-negative condition. So x plus y less than or equals to 8. This implies x plus y is equal to 8 and x plus y is less than 8. So x plus y equals to 8. Tell me this line will pass through which 2 points? X plus y
0,
equal to 8. This line will pass through which 2 points?
0, 8, 8, 0.
0, comma 8 and 8, comma 0. Okay. Then we have 3x plus 5y greater than or equals to 15. 3x plus 5y greater than or equals to 15. So that will give us 3x plus 5y equals to 15 and 3x plus 5y greater than 15. So 3x plus 5y equals to 15. This line will pass through which 2 points?
5,
0,
0, 0,
3 and 5,
3.
0.
Okay. 5, 0 and 0, 3. So we get 4 points. You can see this is the region. Here in fact both the lines are blue lines, but एक line जो नीचे है, that is 3x plus 5y equals to 15. जो line ऊपर है, that is your 3x plus y that is x plus y equal to 8. Okay, so we have 3x plus y equal to 15, x plus y equal to 8. x plus y is less than 8. जो रीजन का कंडीशन है, that is x plus y is less than 8. So the region is below the line. And for 3x plus 5y greater than 15, the region is above the line. You can take 2-3 minutes. You can draw the region on your own and get yourself satisfied. कि यही region आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है. Then we will move ahead. And यहाँ पे you can see दोनों lines intersect नहीं हो रहा है. So there is no need to find out the point of intersection. So you can draw the feasible region and confirm whether you are getting the same thing.
Same.
Okay. So now the shaded region ABCD. Again, you can see it is closed and bounded. It is also a convex region. Right? ABCD is the shaded region, which is the feasible region, which is closed and bounded. So as per the result, the optimum value will be attained at one of the corner points. So what we do, similar to the previous sum, we make a table where we will be having the corner points and we will find the value of the objective function at the corner point. और यहाँ पे अपने को maximize करना है, so we will find the largest value in the table which we get. Okay, we will find the largest value in the table which we get. So tell me, what are the values which you will be getting in the table? What will be the first value which you will be getting?
Sir,
16.
16.
16. Okay. Then
6.
6.
okay. 6. Then 15.
15.
Very good. और उसके बाद 24. Tell me
24.
which is the largest value?
24.
24 is the largest value, right? So the maximum value of z is 24, attained at d with coordinates 8, 0. ठीक है, attained at d with coordinates
So,
8, 0. Yes.
sir, so D will be called as optimum value, ना?
d नहीं, ऑप्टिमम वैल्यू मींस जो तुम्हारा फंक्शन का वैल्यू है वो. d तो पॉइंट है जहां पे तुमको ऑप्टिमम वैल्यू मिल रहा है. ओके, डी तो वो पॉइंट है जहां पे वो ऑप्टिमम वैल्यू मिल रहा है, और वैल्यू जो है वो तुम्हारा ऑप्टिमम वैल्यू ऑफ जेड है, मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ जेड है. ठीक है. इज इट फाइन हिमाक्षी?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, now you get the answer for sum number 3. You have to maximize 3x plus 9y subject to x plus 3y less than or equals to 60, x plus y greater than or equal to 10, x is less than or equal to y, x and y both are greater than or equals to 0. Get the answer, उसका feasible region बनाओ and get the optimum value.
सर एक सेकंड ऊपर वाला सम लिखाओ ना, सेकंड वाला।
रीजन के जो पॉइंट्स था वो which part you want for the previous sum? वो table, the region or the points?
सर मेरे को एक बार क्वेश्चन लिखना था।
क्वेश्चन लिख, हाँ ओके।
सर थर्ड वाले क्वेश्चन में 3 आएंगे क्या?
3 है, 3 कंस्ट्रेंट है थर्ड वाले में।
ओके सर।
I'm just writing down the points. See, in this case तुमको डेसिमल में आ रहा है, so don't write it in terms of decimal, take it in fraction only. और जब ग्राफ में भी तुम लोग रिप्रेजेंट करोगे तो यू कैन कंटिन्यू विथ योर फ्रैक्शनल वैल्यू रादर
सर
देन
आपने
गोइंग फॉर
रॉन्ग
द
लिखा है, 60 है वो सर।
ओह
हाँ
सॉरी
सर,
60, सॉरी मैंने 10 लिया।
वैल्यूज प्रॉपर इंटीजर में ही आ रहे हैं।
हाँ वो 60 है ना, मैंने 10 लिया इसके लिए, तो मैंने दूसरे इक्वेशन का जो वैल्यू है वो ले लिया राइट हैंड साइड का।
तो 0,20 एंड 60,0 है ना।
हाँ अभी वो तुम लोग जब डायग्राम ड्रॉ करोगे तो यू एडजस्ट योर स्केल अकॉर्डिंगली, सो दैट वो तुम्हारा बुक में पेज में फिट हो जाए करके। X is less than or equal to y. This will give you x equal to y and x is less than y. And x equal to y. This will be a line which will be passing through origin. So you tell me once you get the feasible region, then I will show you the diagram, what I am getting, then we will compare. Yes, anyone got the diagram?
सर
Hmm.
सर वो x लेस देन y का कुछ शेड नहीं होगा ना?
x लेस देन y के लिए रीजन फाइंड करो ना, कौन सा है, लाइन के लेफ्ट में है, लाइन के राइट में है, तीनों तीनों लाइन का कॉमन रीजन निकालना है अभी तुमको। नाउ देयर आर 3 कंस्ट्रेंट्स, तो तीनों लाइन का कॉमन रीजन तुमको फाइंड करना है।
सर एक्स इज इक्वल टू वाई का लाइन किधर से पास होएगा?
ओरिजिन,
बीच ओरिजिन से ना सर?
हाँ, फर्स्ट एंड थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट। x equal to y will pass through origin lying in first and third quadrant. Yes, anyone with the answer?
सर वो चैट पर भेजा है।
You, if you have got the diagram, I will show what is the diagram.
हाँ सर चैट में।
This is the
सर मिल
diagram,
गया।
the quadrilateral.
Yes,
shaded
sir. Same.
quadrilateral. Anyone getting this answer?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. हिमांशु तुमको भी मिला?
हाँ सर मिला.
Very good. What about others? So we'll wait for 3 more confirmations for the feasible region, and then we will move to the next other part.
Yes, sir. Same answer.
Hey, Sweetie and Himakshi has got that I know. Now who said same answer?
Sir, I only said.
You only said no. That is the reason I got confused. So 3 more confirmations.
यस सर आया मेरा भी.
Good. Tejas also has got.
Yes, sir. Same answer.
Very good. Aditya also got. One more confirmation, then we will move to the next part of the question. So see, you can now experience the things are not difficult. The problem is of not doing it. If you do it, you will get the answer. See, remember पानी कितना ठंडा है, पानी कितना गर्म है, देखने के लिए पानी में you have to dip your finger. Otherwise, you will never realize how hot the water is. Every time you can't be dependent on your friend to tell how hot the water is. Yes, one more confirmation. Or is it कि out of the 60 students who are present, only this 4 are solving? बाकी सब मूवी देख रहे हैं. Yes, Astalakshmi. Astalakshmi, did you get the answer? The feasible region.
Yes.
Yes, others also can reply. It's not कि Astalakshmi को पूछा तो वही बोलेगी करके. Glory, what is the status?
Yes, sir.
You got the feasible region?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So after getting the feasible region, now you can see कि there are 2 points C and D जिसका coordinates find out करना है because वो दोनों तुम्हारा point of intersection है. So first what we will do to find coordinates of point C. Okay. First, we will write down what is C. C is the point of intersection. C is the point of intersection of the lines x equal to y and x plus y equal to 10. Okay, C is the point of intersection of x equal to y and x plus y equal to 10. So to find the coordinates of C, to find the coordinates of point C, we solve x plus y equal to 10 and x equal to y. So solving these two equations, we get C ka coordinate as 5, 5. You can check solving. In fact, this is much more easier. X equal to y को डाल दो वो equation में, x plus y equal to 10 में, तो तुमको 5, 5 मिल जाएगा. D is the point of intersection of the lines x equal to y and x plus 3y equals to 60. So to find coordinates of point D, we solve x plus 3y equals to 16 and x equals to y. Solving these two equations, we get D ka coordinates as 15, 15. You can check. Solving these two equations, you get the coordinates of D as 15, 15. So now we are getting 4 corner points. So what is the feasible region? ABCD. Is the feasible region which is convex, therefore the optimum value. Okay, here I will use the क्या था maximum value था ना, maximum value find करना है. The maximum value is attained at one of the corner points. So we, as usual, we find the values at the corner points. So first is your A का coordinates क्या था? 0, 10.
0, 10.
B का coordinates I think
0, 20.
0, 20. Okay. C का coordinates 5, 5. D का coordinates 15, 15. These are the 4 corner points. फिर ये फंक्शन जो है ऑब्जेक्टिव वैल्यू जो है उसका वैल्यू फाइंड करना है एट दिस 4 कॉर्नर पॉइंट्स. तो फर्स्ट का आंसर आएगा 90, 180, 60, 45 and 135. So 135, 180. चेक करो ये वैल्यूज आता है.
Yes, sir.
So now in this case you are getting the maximum value at 2 points. Okay, maximum value you are getting at 2 points. I'll tell you which value you have to take. So the maximum value is 180 attained at B 0,20 and D 15,15. Okay, maximum value is 180, which is attained at 2 points B and D. Now this B and D in the graph check करो कि वो adjacent points है कि नहीं है. B and D are adjacent points. Okay, B and D are your adjacent points. You can check. I'll just go to the diagram. This is what is the diagram. You can see B and D are adjacent points. Adjacent point मतलब B and D के बीच में और कोई point नहीं है, corner point. Like C and B, B and C are not adjacent points. A and D are not adjacent points. But B and D are adjacent. A and C are adjacent. A and B are adjacent. C and D are adjacent. Okay, so here अपना जो maximum value है that we are getting at 2 points, and both the points are adjacent. B and D are adjacent points. So what happens? All the points between B and D, all the points between B and D, that means all the points on the line segment BD will give us the maximum value. Okay, will give us the maximum value. That is the optimum solution in general. So whenever you observe, okay, you are getting the optimum value at two adjacent points of the feasible region, then the whole line segment will give us the optimum value. Okay, is it clear? When you are getting the optimum value at more than one point, and if the 2 points are adjacent, then any point on the line segment joining the 2 points will give you the optimum value. As in this case, we are getting the optimum value at B and D. Both B and D are adjacent points. So any point on the line segment B and D will give you the optimum solution. Or in this case, you can say it will give you the maximum value. Is this part clear? Yes, is this part clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Solve the third sum, fourth sum. Solve the fourth sum. Solve the fourth sum. These are the two equations. These are the 4 points. Get the feasible region, and once you get it, tell me. I'll show you the diagram.
सर सम करेक्ट है ना?
हाँ,
दोनों ऑपोजिट में जा रहे हैं.
दोनों ऑपोजिट में जा रहे हैं. ओके, we'll wait for 2-3 more people to get the conclusion. You तब तक डायग्राम ड्रॉ करके रखो अपना नोटबुक में, तेजस.
हाँ सर, ड्रॉ किया.
हाँ, ओके.
सर हो गया.
हाँ, सो हेमाक्षी, व्हाट यू आर गेटिंग, आंसर मिल रहा है कि जैसा तेजस बोल रहा है ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन
यस.
में जा रहा है?
नहीं, अपोजिट जा रहा है.
ऑपोजिट जा रहा है. ओके,
अपोजिट.
अच्छा, मतलब हेमाक्षी का भी डायग्राम ऑपोजिट में जा रहा है, तेजस का भी ऑपोजिट में जा रहा है. तो फिर क्वेश्चन रॉन्ग होगा. लेट अस गेट 2 मोर कंफर्मेशन.
Yes, sir. Opposite.
ऑपोजिट जा रहा है. ओके, स्वीटी को भी वही मिला. Anyone else? So I think 3 people have told कि वो लोग का ऑपोजिट में जा रहे हैं. Anyone else who thinks in the same way, same lines पे?
यस सर, अपोजिट जा रहा है.
Opposite जा रहे हैं. Okay. I'll just show the diagram. Just tell me, is it something like this?
यस सर.
यस सर.
यस सर.
Okay. So now in this example, what you can see, x plus y is greater than 8. So the region is above the line x plus y equal to 8. For 3x plus 5y equals to 15, the region is below the line. So this is an example जहाँ पे तुम लोग को feasible region नहीं मिल रहा है. क्यों? कि there is no common region. Right? There is no common region. तो यहाँ पे you can just write down there is no feasible region. Sorry, there is this problem has no feasible region. Sorry, this problem has no feasible solution as there is no feasible region. Feasible solution लिखो या optimum solution लिखो. There is no optimum solution as there is no feasible region. Okay, feasible region नहीं मिला, इसके लिए there is no optimum solution. और feasible region क्यों नहीं मिला? Because for one line the region is above the line, for second line the region is below the line. So there is no common region. So there is no feasible region in this example. So there will not be any optimum solution. Is this fine?
Yes, sir.
I can expect now कि तुम लोग को ये सम का आंसर करेक्ट मिला. That means you have understood what is to be done in this graphical method. Okay, now there are some sums which are there for your practice problem. Purposely I am not giving you it as your homework because तुम लोग ऐसा सम्स नहीं करते तो होमवर्क का सम्स कहाँ पे करेगा. होमवर्क देगा तो फिर it becomes an obligation on my part to ask you whether homework किया कि नहीं किया. But practice problem है तो those who want to do they can do as it suggests practice के लिए. No need to take the screenshot. I will upload this PDF today in Teams so you can get it from there. Or if you want, you take the screenshot. Okay, that's fine. You want to take a screenshot now? Take the screenshot. Then some of you will think वापस Teams में से download करने का वो करने का. Not a problem. Take a screenshot and tell me. Taken?
ले लिया सर.
Okay. Now we come to the next part, that is the formulation of the problem. Formulation of the problem में क्या होगा? You will be having a question in a textual form. Okay, text form में question दिया हुआ रहेगा. And then from that question, you have to identify, you have to get the details, and you have to formulate the objective function, and you have to formulate your constraints. That is why it is known as the formulation. Okay. So that is why it is known as the formulation. So from the textual question, you have to construct the objective function as well as you have to construct the constraints. So this type of question basically will have two parts. One will be the formulation, and then if the question says to find the solution, तो फिर उसको वापस graphical method से solve करना पड़ेगा. If the question says only it is of formulation, तो खाली formulate करके छोड़ देने का. That we will observe when we are solving the examples. So some of the few standard problems or the important problems are the ones which which are listed here. One is the manufacturing problem. In this problem, we determine the number of units of different products which should be manufactured and sold by a firm when each product requires a mixed manpower, fixed manpower, machine hours, labor hours per unit of a product, warehouse space per unit of the output, etc. in order to make the maximum profit. So this manufacturing problem is similar to the one which we had considered yesterday. जैसे हम लोग ने वो शॉप का एग्जांपल लिया था, one which sells the 4 products, वो स्टेशनरी शॉप वाला. तो वहां पे we discussed two important points. एक क्या था, to maximize the profit was to increase the sales and to decrease the expenses. मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रॉब्लम में बहुत सारा फैक्टर्स दिया हुआ है करके, जिसके ऊपर तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट डिपेंड करता है. Another standard example is your diet problem. In this problem, we determine the amount of different kinds of constituents which should be included in a diet so as to minimize the cost of the desired diet such that it contains a certain amount of each nutrient. Okay, so these are just to make you understand कि standard problems क्या है करके. We will solve these examples, then the things would be clear. So and not necessarily कि वो दिया हुआ रहेगा डाइट प्रॉब्लम है कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग प्रॉब्लम है करके. ठीक है, you have to just read the question, identify the things, and then you have to formulate. Like see, in this example, what does the question say? A dietitian wishes to mix two types of foods in such a way that the vitamin contains of the mixture contains at least 8 units of vitamin A and 10 units of vitamin C. तो ये फर्स्ट सेंटेंस अपने को क्या बोल रहा है कि देयर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ विटामिन विच आर इन्वॉल्व इन दिस मिक्सचर ऑफ द फूड. ठीक है, दो टाइप ऑफ विटामिन है. एटलीस्ट मतलब उसका मिनिमम क्वांटिटी दिया हुआ है, राइट. वी नो, वी हैड लर्नड नाउ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ एटलीस्ट एंड व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ एटमोस्ट. एटमोस्ट मतलब मैक्सिमम, एटलीस्ट मतलब मिनिमम. तो ये बेसिक इंफॉर्मेशन इज गिवन इन द फर्स्ट सेंटेंस. Food 1 contains 2 units per kg of vitamin A, 1 unit per kg of vitamin C. तो फूड 1 मतलब दो टाइप का फूड है, फूड 1, फूड 2. तो फूड 1 में वो विटामिन का क्वांटिटी दिया हुआ है. फूड 2 contains 1 unit per kg of vitamin A and 2 units per kg of vitamin C. It costs rupees 50 per kg to purchase food 1 and rupees 70 per kg to purchase food 2. Formulate this problem. This is the important one. Formulate this problem as a linear programming problem to minimize the cost of such a mixture. तो यहाँ पे खाली ये क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कि अपने को फॉर्मुलेट करना है. दैट इज क्लियर, क्योंकि लिखा हुआ है फॉर्मुलेट द प्रॉब्लम. तो क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कि उसको फॉर्मुलेट करना है, सॉल्व नहीं करना है आगे. दिस इज व्हाट आई वाज ट्राइंग टू टेल यू कि यहाँ पे दो चीज होगा, एक तो खाली फॉर्मुलेट करके छोड़ देने का, और एक उसको फॉर्मुलेट भी करने का है और उसको सॉल्व भी करना है. ठीक है. So now what are the things which we understand in this case? See, there are two types of food, food 1, food 2. और क्या किस चीज के लिए उसको फॉर्मुलेट करना है? टू मिनिमाइज द कॉस्ट ऑफ सच अ मिक्सचर. ठीक है, टू मिनिमाइज द कॉस्ट ऑफ सच अ मिक्सचर. तो यहाँ पे व्हाट वी डू इज, दो टाइप का फूड्स है, फूड 1, फूड 2. So we take food 1 as X, food 2 as Y. So we make a table of this form. Okay, we make a table of this form. जहाँ पे we will have 4 columns. First column में we will write down the ingredients. Ingredients मतलब कौन सा विटामिन है उसमें. Second column में we will write down food 1. Third column में food 2. And fourth column में minimum requirement. ओके, फोर्थ कॉलम में मिनिमम रिक्वायरमेंट. क्यों मिनिमम? क्योंकि एटलीस्ट वर्ड दिया हुआ है ना क्वेश्चन में. ओके, एटलीस्ट वर्ड दिया हुआ है. तो व्हाट इट सेज, फूड 1 में कितना यूनिट है विटामिन ए का? फूड 1 में कितना यूनिट है विटामिन ए का?
2.
2 यूनिट. फूड 2 का कितना यूनिट है विटामिन ए का? फूड 2 में
1. 1.
फूड 2 में 1 यूनिट. फूड 1 में कितना यूनिट है विटामिन बी का? सॉरी, विटामिन सी. बी मैंने गलती से लिख दिया. विटामिन सी का कितना यूनिट है फूड 1 में? 1. फूड 2 में
2.
2.
2. What is the minimum requirement for vitamin A?
8.
8. Vitamin C का 10. What is the cost per unit of food 1?
50.
50.
50. Cost per unit of food 2?
70.
70.
10. So this is the table. So what we have done, we have formulated the table. Formulated the table मतलब जो इंफॉर्मेशन अपने को टेक्सचुअल फॉर्म में दिया था उसको हम लोग ने एक टेबल में कन्वर्ट कर दिया. दिस इज बेसिकली नोन एज टैबुलेशन. ओके, दिस इज नो, द टेक्निक इज नोन एज टैबुलेशन. दिस पार्ट इज क्लियर?
Yes, sir.
So now once this information is written in the form of a table, now we have to formulate. So formulate के लिए क्या करना है? लास्ट लाइन पढ़ो. Formulate this problem as a linear programming problem to minimize the cost. So minimize the cost. So objective function will be to minimize. Cost क्या है? 50 per unit और per kg of food 1, 70 per kg of food 2. तो food 1 को हम लोग किससे रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं? x से. food 2 को हम लोग रिप्लेस कर रहे हैं y से. तो मेरा ऑब्जेक्टिव फंक्शन होगा 50x plus 70y. So is it clear? 50x plus 70y. That will be my total cost, no? ठीक. फूड 1 का कॉस्ट कितना होगा? 50 टाइम्स x. फूड 2 का कॉस्ट कितना होगा? 70 टाइम्स y. बट टोटल कॉस्ट कितना होगा? 50x plus 70y. ओके, 50x plus 70y. Then the constraints, subject to the constraints, 2x plus y at least दिया हुआ है तो it will be greater than or equals to 8. x plus 2y will be greater than or equals to 10. Then the non-negative conditions. So this is what is the formulation of the problem. Okay, this is what is the formulation of the problem. Tell me, is this fine? Anyone has any questions in this example? Is this clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay. So try to solve the second sum. No need to write out the whole question, the textual question, क्योंकि वो तो मैं PDF डाल दूंगा. तो क्वेश्चन लिखने का जरूरत नहीं है अभी. You just make a table and get the objective function and the constraints. Second sum में what it says? A cooperative society of farmers has 50 hectares of land to grow two crops X and Y. Profit from crop X and Y per hectare are estimated as rupees 10,500 and 9,000 respectively. तो ये तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट है. टू कंट्रोल वीड्स a liquid herbicide has to be used for crop X and Y, which cost at 20 per liter and 10 per liter. सॉरी उसका रेट नहीं, सॉरी वो उसका क्वांटिटी है. 20 liters per hectare of X is required, 10 liters per hectare of Y is required. No more than 800 liters of herbicides should be used in order to protect fish and wildlife. So try to get the answer. I'll just write down the headings or the components which you will be having. One will the constraints का जो ये है land size, उसके बाद क्या आएगा herbicide, and third will be the profit. Tell the answer. Yes, anyone got the answer? Yes, anyone? लैंड साइज तुम्हारा जो
सर
कोएफिशिएंट
25x और 25y होगा क्या?
हाँ तेजस व्हाट यू सेड
नहीं नहीं सर, सॉरी, कुछ गलत समझ गया हूँ।
ओके this will be the answer. Maximize your objective function, which will be given as 10,500x plus 9,000y. क्योंकि प्रॉफिट दिया हुआ है फॉर क्रॉप x एंड क्रॉप y. x का प्रॉफिट इज 10,500, y का प्रॉफिट इज 9,000 per hectare. So that is what is will give you the profit ka this thing objective function subject to x plus y less than or equals to 50. Now why we have to consider this as the constraint? Because this is the total availability of the land. Okay, this is the total availability of the land. You cannot grow the crops beyond the area which is given. That is why वो भी एक अपना constraint हो जाता है. So x plus y is less than or equal to 50. That is the constraint. Then कितना herbicides per hectare अपन लोग use कर सकते हैं? That is basically a type of a fertilizer. So that is 20 liters and 10 liters. Not more than 800 liters you have to use. So that is 20x plus 10y less than or equal to 800. That is total तुम लोग 800 use कर सकते हैं. So 20x plus 10y less than or equals to 800. And your non-negative condition. Is this fine? Yes, anyone got the same answer?
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. So the third term, this third term I will give it to you as your homework. I'll explain you what is to be done. Wait. So what does this question tells us? A manufacturing company makes two models A and B of a product. Each piece of model A requires 9 labor hours for fabricating and 1 labor hour for finishing. This is given for model A. कितना आवर्स उसको फैब्रिकेटिंग के लिए लगता है, कितना आवर्स उसको फिनिशिंग के लिए लगता है. Each piece of model B requires 12 labor hours for fabricating, 3 labor hours for finishing. So this information is related to model B. For fabricating and finishing, the maximum labor hours available are 180 and 30 respectively. Profit is given as 8,000 of model A per piece and 12,000 per piece for model B. how many pieces of model A and B should be manufactured per week to realize a maximum profit? Now, what does the question says? यहाँ पे how many pieces of model A and model B should be manufactured to earn a maximum profit? That means यहाँ पे तुम लोग को पहले फॉर्मुलेट करना है, फिर उसको ग्राफिकल मेथड से सॉल्व करना है, क्योंकि क्वेश्चन में पूछा है हाउ मेनी पीसेस. So actually the number of pieces, actual value of x and y, you are supposed to find out in this sum. Okay, actual value of x and y you are supposed to find out in this sum. So this is what is a sum which includes your formulation as well as your graphical solution. I hope the difference is clear. कभी solve करना है और कभी खाली formulate करना है. Third sum में it clearly says how many pieces. So when you have such kind of question to find how many pieces या quantity find करना है, तो वो तुमको formulate भी करना है और solve भी करना है. First and second sum के जैसा रहेगा, तो उसको खाली तुमको formulate करना है. Is it fine?
सर वो लेफ्ट साइड वाले कॉलम में फैब्रिकेटिंग और फिनिशिंग लिखेंगे ना?
हाँ, यहाँ पे फैब्रिकेटिंग और फिनिशिंग लिखेगा. ओके, अभी तुमने
तो
बोला
प्रॉफिट भी आएगा ना?
फैब्रिकेटिंग फिनिशिंग. हाँ, व्हाट यू आर टेलिंग?
तो प्रॉफिट भी आएगा ना वो कॉलम में?
प्रॉफिट भी आएगा. हाँ, ओके. तो ओके, व्हाट यू कैन डू नाउ, यू कैन टेल मी, आई विल कंप्लीट द टेबल. तो फॉर्मुलेशन अभी कर लेते हैं, ग्राफिकल सॉल्यूशन होमवर्क कर लेना.
सर
दिस विल बी
9.
9.
So 9, 12 and 180.
दिस विल बी 12 एंड यहाँ पे 180. ओके,
180.
1
3 and 30.
1 3 and 30. ओके, प्रॉफिट
8,000, 12,000.
8,000 and 12,000.
12,000. वेरी गुड. तो यहाँ पे मैक्सिमाइज करना है, मिनिमाइज करना है?
Maximum.
Maximize.
Maximize z equals to, what will be the answer? Tell me.
8,000 x plus 12,000 y.
हाँ, 8,000 x plus 12,000 y. Okay, subject to the constraints. Tell me, what are the constraints?
9x plus 12y greater than or equal to 180.
9x plus 12y greater than कि less than? Yes, greater than or less than?
So greater ना, maximum बोला शायद.
मैक्सिमम बोला है ना, मैक्सिमम लेबर आवर्स. मतलब उसका मीनिंग क्या हो गया?
Nine and 12 should be less
At
than.
most.
हाँ, अभी सी फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर कोई स्टूडेंट है, से स्टूडेंट ABC, तो उसका पेरेंट उसको रोज 20 रुपीज देता है एज द पॉकेट मनी, राइट? तो मैक्सिमम इन अ वीक वो कितना स्पेंड कर सकता है? ₹20 पर डे उसका पेरेंट्स उसको पॉकेट मनी दे रहा है, तो इन अ वीक मैक्सिमम वो कितना स्पेंड कर सकता है? ऑन अ डे नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ, ऑन इन अ वीक पूछ रहा हूँ मैं. यस हिमाक्षी, टेल मी. पर डे का 20 रुपीज मिल रहा है वो स्टूडेंट को एज पॉकेट मनी टू स्पेंड.
140.
140 इज द मैक्सिमम अमाउंट.
Yes sir.
दैट मीन्स अगर उसको कुछ बाय करना है, सपोज फॉर 180 रुपीज, वो बाय कर सकता है?
नो सर,
क्यों?
180 का है ना, पॉकेट में
हाँ,
नहीं
तो
है।
उसके पास खाली 140 जमा होता है ना एट द एंड ऑफ द वीक। सेम है,
Yes.
यहाँ पे मैक्सिमम लेबर आवर्स दिया हुआ है ना, तो मैक्सिमम मतलब ज्यादा से
Yes.
ज्यादा उतना होगा। तो उसके लिए तुम्हारा ये जो है इनइक्वालिटी विल बी लेस देन और इक्वल टू 180। ओके, दोनों के लिए वही रहेगा। आई होप दैट इज क्लियर टू अदर्स ऑल्सो। And then your non-negative condition. So this is what is the formulation and graphical वाला part homework करो. Is this fine? You have only answered
Yes.
तो clear ही होगा करके. Then again see there are some 7-8 questions for your practice. So those who are interested they can do. Others as usual don't do it. Okay, so this completes the part of LPP. अभी इसका PDF I'll upload it in the Teams. You want a break?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a break for 5 minutes. We will continue at 5:24. By that time I will upload this in your Teams. इसका PDF. Okay, shall we start? Yes, shall we begin? Are you back?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So is the word file visible? Just check.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. So now the next part is about the least square curve fitting. That is the least square regression. So the technique which we use, okay, the technique which we use is basically known as the method of least square. Why it is known as the method of least square? Because here we minimize the square of the error. See, you would have performed some experiments in your physics or your chemistry where you get the readings, then you plot the graph, right? So when you join by a straight line, you will observe that there are some points which are lying above the line, there are some points which are lying below the line, right? That you would have observed. So the points which are not on the line, उसका जो perpendicular distance होता है from the line, that is basically termed as the error. Okay, the points which are not on the line, तो उसका हम लोग we try to find out the perpendicular distance. That perpendicular distance is basically nothing but the error. So in the technique which we use is to minimize the square of the error. That is why it is known as the method of least square. Least square means least means to minimize and square means to minimize the square of the error. So here we will be basically doing this for two kinds of curves. One is your straight line and second is your parabola. The straight line will be known as the linear regression and parabola wala will be known as the polynomial regression. So first we will discuss both the formulas and then we will solve the examples related to that. So straight line. Now we very well know the straight line is of the form y equals to ax plus b. That is nothing but your mx plus c. Right? Y equals to mx plus c. Now when you write down the equation y equals to mx plus c, what does that m represent? What does that m represent? Yes, anyone? When you write y equals to mx plus c, what does that m represent?
Slope.
Slope. Okay, right. So यहाँ पे when we say y equals to ax plus b, what will be the slope or a plus bx? Okay, we are taking a plus bx. So when you take a plus bx, what is the slope?
B.
B is the slope. Good. So we take the line y equals to a plus bx. So now what is our aim in this thing is to find out the values of a and b. Okay, to find out the values of a and b. So that we can get the line which can be fitted through the data which we have. So for that, for finding the values of a and b, we solve the two equations simultaneously, and the two equations are summation y equals to n into a plus b into summation x. Summation xy is a into summation x plus b into summation x square. Okay, y equals to a plus bx is the equation of the line, and the equations which we use to solve to get the values of a and b are summation y equals to n into a plus b into summation x. Second equation is summation y equals to a into summation x plus b into summation x square. तो ये दोनों इक्वेशन को साइमल्टेनियसली सॉल्व करके we have to get the values of a and b. There is a method or there is a procedure to know how do we reach to this equation, but that proof is not there in your syllabus. So we will, you just remember ये दो इक्वेशन सॉल्व करके a और b का वैल्यू फाइंड करना है. ठीक है, पैराबोला का जनरल इक्वेशन is of the form y equals to a plus bx plus cx square. See, you would have seen the equation of the parabola as y square equals to 4ax or x square equals to 4ay, right? तो वो एक specific एक parabola है. Here we are dealing with the general second order equation. So any second order polynomial will graphically represent the parabola. Okay. So a general second order polynomial is of the form y equals to a plus bx plus cx square. ठीक है, y equals to a plus bx plus c x square. This is the general parabola which we have. So parabola के लिए three unknowns are there, a, b and c. So we will be requiring three equations to solve and get the values of a, b and c. So the three equations are given: summation y equals to n into a plus b into summation x plus c into summation x square. Then you have summation xy equals to a into summation x plus b into summation x square plus c into summation x cube. Third equation is given as summation x square y equals to a summation x square plus b summation x cube plus c summation x square. At present फर्स्ट टाइम में ये तीन इक्वेशन याद रखना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा, बट as and when we solve the example, you all the formulas will be familiar to you. इसको याद कैसे रखना है? There is an easier technique to remember this. What you do is, suppose तो पैराबोला का जो तीन इक्वेशन चाहिए, तो क्या करना है? पैराबोला का जो इक्वेशन उसको ऐड कर दो n टाइम्स.
Oh, your voice is breaking.
Hello, yeah, now is it okay?
Yes.
Is it proper now?
Yes.
Yes, I was telling वो जो पैराबोला का तीन इक्वेशन है, how to get the three equations. जो भी पैराबोला का इक्वेशन दिया हुआ है y equals to a plus bx plus cx², उसको n times add करो, तो you will get the first equation. ओके, उसके बाद सेकेंड इक्वेशन के लिए पैराबोला के इक्वेशन को x से मल्टीप्लाई करो. ओके, सेकेंड इक्वेशन के लिए पैराबोला के इक्वेशन को x से मल्टीप्लाई करो एंड देन यू ऐड इट n टाइम्स, तो यू विल गेट द सेकेंड इक्वेशन. थर्ड इक्वेशन के लिए you multiply by x² and then you add it, तो थर्ड इक्वेशन मिलेगा. दिस इज हाउ यू कैन रिमेंबर द थ्री इक्वेशंस ऑफ योर पैराबोला. फर्स्ट इक्वेशन के लिए डायरेक्टली उसको ऐड करो, सेकेंड इक्वेशन के लिए x से मल्टीप्लाई करो फिर ऐड करो, थर्ड इक्वेशन के लिए x² से मल्टीप्लाई करो फिर ऐड करो. सेम आइडिया विल वर्क फॉर योर स्ट्रेट लाइन ऑल्सो. स्ट्रेट लाइन के लिए खाली दो इक्वेशंस चाहिए, तो डायरेक्ट फर्स्ट इक्वेशन को ऐड करो, सेकेंड इक्वेशन के लिए उसको x से मल्टीप्लाई करो फिर ऐड करो. ओके, उसको x से मल्टीप्लाई करो फिर ऐड करो. That is the easy technique to remember. Okay, the formulas will be you will be familiar with the formulas as and when we solve the sums. But यहाँ पे क्या है, the sums would be a bit lengthy, you can say. I will have to think how to ask. Okay, we will do this first sum. What does the question says? Fit a straight line of the form y equals to ax plus b using the method of least square. Okay, using the method of least square. यहाँ पे x और y का वैल्यू सर गिवन. ओके, यहाँ पे x और y का वैल्यू सर गिवन. तो क्या करना है, वी विल मेक अ टेबल ऑफ दिस फॉर्म. फर्स्ट कॉलम में वी विल just have the total ka title. Second column will correspond to x, third column will correspond to y, then fourth column will be for xy and then x². अभी ये सब चीज कहाँ से आया, ये सब चीज ये दो इक्वेशन जो है अपना उसमें से आया. we what are the summations which we require? We require summation x, we require summation y, we require summation x² and we require summation xy. This four things ka total we require. Okay, this four things ka total we require. So we will make a table containing these four columns. So first of all, what is the value of n? N means how many observations are given. How many observations are given? कितना x और y का कितना वैल्यूज दिया हुआ है?
5.
So here my n will be 5. That will be the number of observations. Then complete the table. X का वैल्यू से फिल करो, y का वैल्यूज, then x into y का वैल्यू. Okay, then x into y का वैल्यू. And x² का वैल्यू. और उसके बाद लास्ट लाइन में टोटल. यू कैन यूज योर कैलकुलेटर. तो कैलकुलेटर यूज करोगे तो जल्दी हो जाएगा कैलकुलेशन. 17, 7, 24, 3, 4, 6, 10, 10, 20, so 2, 4, 9, 13, 17, 1, check karo, you get values of this kind. These are the values which you get. Yes, these are the values of the total we get.
Yes, sir.
Right. So once you get this, what we have to do is we have to solve the equation. अभी देखो यहाँ पे जो straight line का equation है question में, it is different compared to what was given in the explanation. वहाँ पे a plus bx था, यहाँ पे ax plus b है. ओके, वहाँ पे a plus bx था, यहाँ पे ax plus b है. तो जो दो equations अपने को मिलेगा, that has to be in this form. That is why I said, remember the technique. How do you get the two equations rather than by having the equations? So how do you get the first equation? उसको add करना है. जो भी equation दिया हुआ है उसको n times add करना है. So we get this as the first equation. Y summation y equals to a summation x plus n into b. सेकेंड इक्वेशन के लिए उसको x से मल्टीप्लाई करो एंड देन यू ऐड. ठीक है, सेकेंड इक्वेशन के लिए उसको x से मल्टीप्लाई करो एंड देन यू ऐड. सो दिस आर द टू इक्वेशंस व्हिच वी गेट. अभी उसमें वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करना है. सो समेशन y इज 24 equals to a times summation x, that is 10a plus n into b. n का वैल्यू इज 5. This we will take it as equation 1. Second equation क्या मिलेगा? Summation xy, that is 67 equals to a into summation x square, 38 plus summation x into b. So this is the second equation. These two equations are clear. These two equations are clear.
Yes, sir.
Now we solve these two equations simultaneously to get the values of a and b. To solve 1 and 2 to get the values of a and b. Okay, solve 1 and 2 to get the values of a and b. Now quickly tell me, how will you solve the two equations? Or you solve them and get the values of a and b, that would be better. Solve 1 and 2 and get the values of a and b. Now you know how to solve the equations simultaneously. To solve the two equations and get the values of a and b. Solve the two equations and get the values of A and B.
Sir, A is 19 by 10 and B is 1.
Yes, sir.
A is 19 by 10, मतलब 1.9.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And B is
1.
1.
1. Very good. So you get A as 1.9, B as 10.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, the equation is y equals to ax plus b. 1.9x plus 1. This is the straight line ka equation. Okay. This is the straight line ka equation. Okay. So what? I hope it is clear now. First sum is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what you will do is quickly solve the second sum. 10 का value is 4, right? Solve the second sum quickly. एक मिनट में खाली वो टेबल ऊपर से जरा कॉपी कर लेते हैं. So that I need not draw the table again. Take this from the second page. Next page. Okay. So you can see the question. You solve. I also will solve with you. Then we will cross check the answers. What which you are getting the answer? Is it same as what I had got? Again, as we had discussed earlier, every time write down the formulas which you are using. The two equations which we get. Find A and B. We solve 1 and 2 simultaneously. So now I will not tell you A and B ka values kya hai. You will tell me.
Sir, A is -1 and B is 8.
B is 8. Wait just a second. And what you said about A minus
1.
1, 6, minus 6 plus 32. Okay. Minus 14. सेकेंड इक्वेशन नहीं सेटिस्फाई होगा ना ये वैल्यू से. Six into 8 is 48. 48 minus 14 gives you 34. सेकेंड इक्वेशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं हो रहा है.
सर A 3 है और B 2 है.
A कितना है?
3 और B और 2.
A 3 है, B 2 है. 8 plus 18.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
A3 and B2.
हाँ, this values they satisfy both the equations. तो पहले जिसने आंसर दिया था, just check your calculation. Aditya, I think you gave the answer first, that -1 और इसका.
Yes, sir.
So cross check your answer once again.
Yes, sir. Checking.
Okay, so we get A as 3 and B as 2. Now this is the third sum which is for your homework. Similar है, खाली A और B की जगह पे A0 और A1 यूज कर रहे हैं, nothing else. So you can take a screenshot of sum number 3 because इसका PDF आज अपलोड नहीं होगा, टाइम लगेगा उसको, maybe next class, next online session में. So take a screenshot of this question and then we'll go to sum number 4 and that would be the last sum for the day. Taken?
Yes sir.
Okay.
सर फोर्थ वाला सम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में करें.
हो जाएगा 5 मिनट में, ज्यादा बड़ा नहीं है. So that see फोर्थ वाला सम अभी कर लेगा ना, तो फिर एक स्ट्रेट लाइन वाला टॉपिक अपना हो जाएगा इसके लिए. 5 minutes are there, no? And this is not, वो दिखने में बड़ा है बट एक्चुअली वो बड़ा नहीं है करके. अच्छा, उसमें और दो चीज भी है. फाइन, वेट, लेट मी सी. ओके, यू वांट टू डू इट इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास. अच्छा ठीक है, फोर्थ वाला सम नेक्स्ट क्लास में करेंगे. ये 5 और 6 ले लो, उसका स्क्रीनशॉट, दैट यू डू इट एज योर होमवर्क. उसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो बस. बाद में नेक्स्ट वीक करते हैं, नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में करेंगे सम नंबर 4.
ओके सर.
तुम लोग ने आज इतना आंसर्स दिया ऑनलाइन क्लास में, सो आई विल कंसिडर योर दिस थिंग. तुम I'll just off the recording, huh? You take the screenshot and let me know.